Hello, welcome to Tamil Movie Recap. Today we are going to see a action-packed thriller cop film called Singham 3. Our tale begins only a few months after Officer Durai Singham has arrested the notorious criminal, Danny. Singham is summoned to Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, by the Home Minister to solve a long-standing murder case of Commissioner Ramakrishna. The decorated officer steps off the train in Visakhapatnam only to be accosted by the thug Ravi, a henchman for the powerful business magnate and local don Madhusudan Reddy. Singham, unfazed by the surprise attack, swiftly defeats Ravi's men, earning him the ire of Reddy. Singham steps into the Vizag police station, exchanging firm handshakes with Inspector Subbo Rao, Officer Srinivas, and the jovial Constable Viram, a former resident of Thoothukudi and an ardent fan of Singham. Viram is curious about Singham's marital status, to which Singham responds that he is divorced, a ruse to keep his wife Kavya out of harm's way. Kavya, unaware of Singham's pretense, visits the station and Singham maintains the facade, pretending not to know her. Singham's day is further complicated by Vidya, a young woman who met him at the train station and has since been frequenting the police station under the guise of being a student at the police academy, eager to learn from Singham. She becomes a constant presence at the station, forming a close friendship with Viram and frequently butting heads with Singham. Meanwhile, Reddy contacts his superior, Vittal Prasad, a businessman based in Sydney, Australia. Vittal's business is an illicit one. He imports toxic waste from medical and electronic companies in exchange for free steel supplies for his company, Vittal Steels. Vittal, upon hearing of Singham's arrival, instructs his father, the aviation minister Ram Prasad, to investigate the tenacious officer. Back in Vizag, Singham takes on a group of Reddy's men who attempt to intimidate a customs officer for blocking Reddy's shipment containers from Australia. Singham's meddling draws the ire of Reddy, but Singham cleverly covers his actions, claiming to be Reddy's secret ally. He then begins his investigation into the murder of Commissioner Ramakrishna, delving into the man's personal life and interviewing his family. The commissioner's wife reveals that her husband was killed while responding to a murder call. She dismisses Singham when he tries to talk to her daughters, stating that they were inappropriately touched by Krishraj, the assistant commissioner, during his inquiry. Singham, puzzled by the conflicting reports, enlists the help of a hacker named Murali. Murali uncovers evidence of a brief phone call made during the commissioner's murder to a man named Malaya. This revelation brings Singham one step closer to understanding the events of that fateful night. The plot thickens when a constable at the station falls mysteriously ill. Singham, Subbo, and Srinivas discover that the constable had consumed a medicine tablet sold without a permit under Reddy's authority, and that the medicine originates from Australia. This discovery leads Singham to Beamley Selvam, one of Reddy's men who orchestrated the attack at the train station. Singham searches Selvam's house and finds Australian money and a firearm, suggesting a connection to the Australian mafia. Singham's investigation is further complicated when he is portrayed as a corrupt extortionist threatening Reddy in an article by a journalist named Agni, who turns out to be Vidya. Singham confronts Vidya, who admits that she had written the article to create a thrilling story. Despite the fallout from the article, Singham presses on with his investigation, uncovering evidence that the same people who killed the commissioner also murdered security guards around the same time. Singham's investigation takes a dramatic turn when he learns from Ramakrishna's driver Malaya that Reddy lured the commissioner to the harbor and shot him. Malaya reveals that he didn't report the crime due to threats against his life and his family's safety. This revelation, coupled with Murali's confirmation that the phone company had the call history on the night of the murder erased, leads Singham to believe that someone else was involved in the murder alongside Reddy. In a bold move, Singham orders the entire police force of Vizag to arrest every suspected criminal in the city, including many of Reddy's men. Reddy tolerates Singham's actions initially, but grows suspicious as Singham arrests more of his men. Singham also confronts Inspector Prakash and Krishnaraj, who were involved in covering up Ramakrishna's murder. Things escalate when Singham discovers the true nature of Reddy's business, the import of toxic waste from Australia. He pieces together the puzzle and realizes that Reddy had murdered Ramakrishna to protect his illicit business. When Reddy, Rajiv, and Vittal learn of Singham's revelation, they send Ravi to kill Singham and the school teacher who had been a key witness in the investigation. Despite the escalating threats against his life and his family, Singham remains resolute. He goes on a relentless pursuit to uncover Reddy's boss. His investigation takes him all the way to Australia, where he confronts Vittal and vows to bring him to justice. When Singham returns to Vizag, he finds that Reddy has been paroled for Ramakrishna's murder, a development that fuels his determination to bring down Reddy and his associates. Singham's pursuit of justice is met with numerous obstacles, including his suspension by the CBI and the defamation of Commissioner Ramakrishna. But Singham remains undeterred. He continues to arrest wrongdoers on Reddy's part and campaigns against Reddy's influence and corruption in Vizag. Singham's tireless efforts eventually lead to Reddy's downfall, driving the businessmen on the run. As Singham continues his relentless pursuit of justice, he learns that Vittal has dumped more containers of garbage into the state's coast. In a dramatic twist, Singham is attacked by Vittal's men, resulting in injuries to him and his colleagues. Despite this setback, Singham gathers all the evidence connecting Reddy, Vittal, and the wastage imports and presents it to the government authorities. With an arrest warrant in hand, Singham goes after Vittal, leading to a high-speed chase on a highway leading to Telangana. His pursuit ends in a dramatic showdown on a plane bound for Malaysia, where he arrests Vittal and takes him into custody. Vittal, however, manages to escape into a nearby forest, leading to a final confrontation where Singham shoots him dead. In the aftermath of the dramatic events, Singham's colleagues, Srinivas and Vidya, recover from their injuries and Ram Prasad is fired. 6 months later, Singham's wife, Kavya, is pregnant and Singham is called in by Ramathan for another case, ready to continue his relentless pursuit of justice. Subscribe for more such content